What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark and I'm the Mediocre Modeler. And I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my show today. Today is What's Up Wednesday and What Did You Buy Wednesday? And a little bit of What Did You Receive Wednesday? So, we'll start off by introducing Joe from Big Sky Model Workshop. Joe is the guy that came up with this idea, and it's been going on for quite some time, well over a year now. And I haven't done one of these because I haven't really bought too many models. I did at NNL East, but we'll get to those. But I'm going to spread them out over a period of time. But I did buy some just recently, and I went to Hobby Lobby. So, the first one I want to show you is a 1/43 scale Bugatti. And, yeah, really cool car. I've never seen this at Hobby Lobby before, but they carry them now. Pretty cool. Comes with paint and glue and a paintbrush. So 20% off. 40% off. $20. What a steal. Next one. 1969 Chevy Camaro Stingray. Chevy Camaro. What a dummy. Chevy Corvette. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not going to edit that out, man. I make mistakes all the time. So, yeah. A Chevy Corvette Stingray. Yeah, this is a 1/32 scale. Another one. I saw it at Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to grab that. Cool. This next one is also from Hobby Lobby, and it looks really, really cool. I'm really excited to have this in my stash. It's a Mercedes-Benz SSKL. Yeah, nice kit. It's a skill level 4 by Revell, and it also comes with glue, paint, and paintbrush. All these kits did. Yeah, so pretty cool. Next thing I want to show you is What Did You Receive Wednesday? So, if you guys don't know this guy, go check him out. Larry, Model Car Madness, Rhode Island. He's got a great channel, and he's a good builder, very good builder, and he lights up a lot of his model kits, you know, and he does a great job. You got to go check him out. I had the opportunity, I met Larry at Classic Plastic last year, and I talked to him a little bit, and I said, hey, I'm going down to NNL East. You want to carpool? And he agreed. So that was cool. I ended up going down to Rhode Island, and I brought some sirloin tips, and he cooked them up to perfection. And I got to meet his son. We sat down, ate a dinner. That was really nice. And what a nice son he's got. And then after dinner, we sat around and talked models and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And then he said, hey, Mark, he goes, pick a kit out of my stash. And I was like, oh, boy. And I was thinking to myself, wow, that's a really nice thing to do. But I can't, what if I pick, his favorite kit? And I'm like, nah. So I said, how about you pick one for me, So he picked more than one. First thing he gave me was this Revell Peterbilt 359 conventional tractor. This is a 1/25 scale. I've never built one, but if you could see it right there, mocked up. I did paint the engine, and so you see that bottle of Pure Leaf over there. Well, that's actually brake fluid, and I put the cab in there. It was painted purple, and it was nice shade of purple, I think, but you know, the paint didn't turn out too nice, and the guy just put it back in the box. So I threw it in the stripper, and I've never seen no, a base coat, not a base coat, but I'm having a brain fart too, but okay, yeah, the base coat, you know, so they sprayed it with this aqua color. I don't know, it still didn't come off completely. I still got a little work to do on the cab, but yeah, I don't know. Here's the paint, the interior. So after this video, I'm going to throw that right in that, actually I'm going to do it now. But yeah, it's a cool kit. Larry said, hey, do you think you want to build this? I said, sure, I'll build it. So I started already. I don't know when I'll finish, but I'm not in a big rush. It's for a plan I have for something down the road. And I'll disclose that at a different date. Anyways, put that in there. Oh, this was painted. So I'm throwing this in here too. I'm going to strip it because it calls for to be painted tan. Yeah, really cool kit. Decals, awesome. They look to be in good shape. Yeah, thank you, Larry. Like I said, Larry is a good guy. I consider him a friend, and it was fun going to NNL East and hanging out with him and a bunch of other people and meeting people down there. It was awesome. So that's not the only kit he gave me. Should have been a little bit better prepared. He gave me a promo. 1997 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am convertible. So, hey, this is the first promo that I own. Thank you, Larry. So I'll open this up. It's attached to the box, so I'm going to leave it. But here's the box opened up. And that's a really nice car. These actually these are kind of affordable. You know, if a young kid would love something like this. But I appreciate this, Larry. Very nice of you. So, Larry builds all kinds of sizes of model kits. He built a kit that he lit up. I forget if it was I think it was a Jaguar or if it was having a brain fart. But it was a 1/43rd scale kit. I believe it was a Jaguar. And he ended up gifting it to Dan the Man over at 60s Rule. And the look on Dan's face was priceless. It made my weekend at NNL East, you know, and meeting all you guys too. But that was really nice. Caught Dan off guard, and Dan was talking about that model with Larry, and I was standing right there when Larry said, well, you can have it. And Dan was just flabbergasted, you know. And that just goes to show this community is just such an awesome community, uplifting, and very positive. And I like that about this community and this hobby. A lot of nice people. So the last thing I wanted to show you is the kit that Larry gave me. He gave me the 29 Model A Roadster. This is an awesome kit. You guys know that, and I know that, and thank you, Larry. And he said he got this at Ollie's, and man, I wish my Ollie's, we have one around here, and they never have any good kits like this. But that's the year my mother was born, Larry. Pretty cool. Thank you. And I appreciate it. So, all right. So let me set back up, and that's all I have for, what'd you buy Wednesday and what'd you receive Wednesday. So let me show you what's up. I'll be right back. This is the What's Up Wednesday part of the episode, hosted by my buddy Dave Wood over at WoodysScaleModelGarage. If you don't know Dave, everybody I mentioned is going to have a link in the description, but go to his channel. He's a really nice guy. He's just passed 1,600 subs. He's been a part of this community for quite a while now, or a few years. I don't know, about 4 maybe, 5. But yeah, he gives a lot back to the community. He gives demonstrations on cleaning airbrushes, spraying, demonstrations, Kaleido paint, and he's an affiliate of Gallery and Scale Finishes, and just he's a doctor at the NNL East. So if your model breaks, you can go to his table and he might be able to help you out to get your model back on the table. You knock off a mirror and need some glue or something. But he's a really nice guy, and I like seeing him at NNL East, hanging out, talking with him. It's always fun. And he's just a really knowledgeable person and a nice guy, and I appreciate him. And I went over there because I was getting tired of walking around, and so I sat. Hey, Dave, can I sit down over here? Yeah, sit down, have a seat. And he hands me a little container, and he goes, check these out, right? And they were carburetors, and they were blowers, blower scoops, and he says, grab some. I'm like, oh, hey, thank you. I didn't want to make a pig out of myself, so I only grabbed a few. But 3D printed, nice job, Dave. These things came out awesome. Yeah. So, thank you very much, and I'll try to put them to good use. I want to do a shop card shout out. I didn't get his new card yet, but he's a good buddy of mine, and I reached out and said, hey, I'd like one of your cards, man, especially the new one. So my buddy Link over at Link Scale Models, great guy, awesome guy, man. A lot of fun to be around. Just a really genuine good guy, and I appreciate him, and he's a good friend of mine. And we got to hang out again more often, okay, Link? We'll make a point of that. But cool shop card, man. I like that green build right there, right? I told you that. And I love the Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein. But it's a really cool card. So awesome. Thank you, Link. And the last person I gave a shout out to, Noelle, over at Wicked Crafter, Noelle JB. And I think she just had a live cast. I wanted to join. Hopefully, I have another one. I'm sorry I missed it, Noelle. But I was doing other things, family thing, and that was fun too. You know, hanging out and catching fish. I showed my great nephew how to clean a bass, and we ate the bass. And yeah, I'm not really fond on eating bass, but he wanted to eat it, so I showed him how to cook it and cut it up and cook it, and we ate it, and that's fun. I love family, you know, and I know Noelle does too. Speaking of Noelle and her family, this guy, WT, Keel Mountain Models, awesome guy. Um, you know, he does like Military Mondays, and I think that's really cool and honorable. And keep up the good work, buddy. This is the other person that Noelle did the live cast with, Gloria from Stout Creations. You don't know Gloria, go over there. I'll leave a link in the description. Awesome person. She gave me some Tom Brady cards and a little Tom Brady figure, and I cherish those. I appreciate it, Gloria. Okay, so what do I got going on? So you see I got the 359 Peterbilt all mocked up there, the chassis, and I painted the engine Tamiya light tan, and it's looking pretty good. It's going to be a little long-term project, but I am going to continue working on it, and yeah, pretty cool. The next thing is, when it comes around again, is Munster's living room. My good buddy over there at Glenn's Models, Glenn and Bob Show. He's a great guy. Anyways, go check him out. He would like a sub. He's got a really good show, and he makes me laugh, and he's a good friend. I talk to him as often as I can, and I like his builds. He scratch builds a lot, and he loves gassers. He likes his Bluetooth drive shafts. Just keeps it on the light side. You know, he's a good guy, and keeps it fun, and I like his show. I watch his show on Sunday and Wednesdays, and I don't miss one. And why? Because he's entertaining, and he's a friend, so I support him. And you know, that's what we do. So the Munster's living room he gave to me, and he said, "Hey, if I give you this kit, will you build it?" I said, "Sure." So Eddie Munster's done, and his little sidekick, Woof Woof. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I like painting figures. Look at Grandpa. Yeah, Grandpa came out pretty good too. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with Vallejo paints. They're no longer at Hobby Lobby, huh? And I got the TV. I put Spenguli on the TV. I like watching Spenguli, the 1950s and stuff, horror flicks. It's actually, you know, like from the 40s all the way up, actually 30s all the way up to the 80s. But every week. Lily Munster, she came out pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So this is coming along nicely. Next is Frankensteinius. Herman. I'll be starting him here pretty soon. So, okay, moving on. Is the, let me see. Remember this guy? I hope he's doing all right. Leon, model car 1589. He hasn't posted in a while. And a little concerned about that, but I hope he's doing well. And, you know, I always liked his channel, and I hope he's doing good. And so I started the lowrider group build quite a while ago, and it's been, you know, slow going, really. I mean, I haven't lost interest in it. It's involving a lot of little photo etch that I'm kind of nervous about, but we'll get it done. I apologize for being late, but this is the kit, and I'll show you the chassis and interior. So I did flocking on the interior. It came out nice, and I did I forget the color of the purple there, but on the seat. And then that gold piece is actually the speaker, and I used, it was chrome, and I used clear yellow to make it look gold. So that's pretty neat, but there's going to be a piece of photo etch to go over that. Here's the door card, one of the door cards. That came out nice. And all I have to do is the SS signals, and the door handles is the other door card. But it's late, and better late than never. And, you know, I want to get it done. And that's why I'm reluctant to get into any group builds. So I want to finish what I started. So the next thing I want to show you is I'm in the F1 group build hosted by Kyle at WoodysScaleModelGarage and Tim over at WoodysScaleModelGarage. So Tim gave me this kit, and Tim, thank you very much. I've never built a Tamiya kit. I'm going to start doing some updates on this, but right now, basically, I just have it a little bit mocked up. So I'll take the shroud off, and I'll just show you the engine. So I'll be getting on this one next, but first I'm going to do a little more work on the Munster's living room. I want to get Herman done, and then I'm going to work a little bit on the lowrider because I want to get that done. I promised that I would get it done, and I'm going to get it done. Get her done. All right, so that's all I have for today. I'm sorry for boring you. If you stuck around through this much, I appreciate it. And, you know, God bless each and every one of you. And, you know, if you don't mind, give me a like, a subscribe. And, you know, I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers as well. And, you know, I don't mind doing a G word, you know. And at 1,000, I'll do one. All right. God bless everybody. Peace out. Stay safe. Prayers for those who need it. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.